Hodgie, come on, just one spot. Can you hear me, guys? Could I have a spotlight? That's a red one. Ah, there I am. Listen, we've got a slight technical glitch with our hotel room, which is here, and was trying to open and failed. So I was behind that little piece of wall there and thought, no, I think we'll stop and we'll work out what to do with that. And we will get it open, and when we do, you can all pretend that it's opening magically and that I'm suddenly going to be revealed in some light to sing Nobody Home there. But rather than just let the show run on without you being able to see me sing or see the hotel room or everything, I thought it was better to come out here and speak to the people of Norway and explain to them what is going on. So thank you for your kind indulgence, and I shall now go backstage and have a cup of tea. I don't know how I did. I'm going to get it. I should get it before. Some of the finest brains in the music industry are at work on the hotel room. But it involves cables and cogwheels and all sorts of difficult things. So I thought I'd tell you a story, if that's okay. That's so long as nobody's up after their bedtime. Alright, this is a true story. It's rather long, but so if they finish before I finish, you might have to wait till the next time I come back to Oslo. What happens is this. President Gorbatsjov is on a flight to somewhere, Greenland or somewhere, and he has to stop in London to refuel his plane. This is when he was still president of Russia, of the Soviet republics. So he's shown into a small room, and with about 20 or 30 young English diplomats who all stand round trying to look useful, and he's standing there with an aide in the corner while they refuel the plane. And the diplomats are all staring at their shoes and whatever. But anyway, eventually, Gorbatsjov turns to his aide and he says something in Russian. I have no idea what he says something, he sort of... So the aide says to the diplomats, President Gorbatsjov would like your opinion on certain matter. And so they all look rather eager. I say, jolly good. President Gorbatsjov wants to know our opinion. That's marvellous. And they all lean forward a bit. And Gorbatsjov goes, President Gorbatsjov would like to know your opinion. How you think history of world would have been changed if President Khrushchev was assassinated rather than President Kennedy? This is too difficult for our English diplomats who start to shuffle around and look around and try not to be in the spotlight and not notice. So Gorbatsjov lets them stew for a minute or two, and then he turns to the aide. And the aide says, President Gorbatsjov believes it very unlikely that Mr. Onassis would have married Mrs. Khrushchev. Thank you. There's come up there. So anyway, many years go by until a couple of years ago. I'm at the Berlin Film Festival, and it's an adjunct to the main festival. It's a thing called Cinema for Peace, and they're honouring a number of people. Two of them are me and President Gorbatsjov. So I get to meet the great man, and I'm at having a glass of champagne before a press conference, and there he is with his extremely attractive granddaughter, Anastasia, I think her name. Anyway, and I thought I have to find out if this story is true or not. So I go and say hello, and the granddaughter speaks very, very, very good English, and I said, listen, I have to tell your grandfather the story because I want to know if it's true or not. She says, I'd be delighted to translate for you. So I said, good. So I tell him that whole story, as you can imagine, being translated. It took forever. And he stands there like this, and occasionally, and that's it. And when I finished, he turns to the granddaughter and he goes, and she says to me, my grandfather says, story completely untrue, but my grandfather liked very much, keep telling. That's it, I'm done. I'm going to go backstage now, get my screwdriver, and see if I can help the chaps fix the hotel room.
Stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Sit-down comedy.
We, on the technical staff, have decided to accept defeat gracefully. So, imagine that this is my hotel room, and this is me sitting in it. I have a telephone, and I have a standard lamp, and I have a view of the Hudson River. That's all you need to know. Right, Mike McMahon, what do you think? Here we go.
Are you receiving me? Hello, Reverend Peter. Red through Oxford. Receiving you loud and clear. Right. I'm trying to get on your hotel and I want you to tell the friends about you.